Greetings. So anyway, I've had one person so far asking me how I do my mixed mode cube solving. Mixed mode basically for me means I mix cross and F2L at the same time. I try to get them both done at the same time rather than just doing a cross then F2L. I know there's do's and don'ts with that. Like, you don't want this one, for example, in here the wrong way because that would be a bad edge. So you don't want that. So obviously I wouldn't turn this around here, and I could bring this around, bring the red in, which I might do actually. So I've got, what I tend to do is I look for these bits, okay, the bits that are already done in the edges especially, because that's going to make life easier. So I've got one pair here, one pair here. Now I know I've got this one here, but when I rotate that's going to break that blue, so I might leave that alone. I might bring that on top and drop it in. So what I would do here is I would do 1, 2, okay, that gives me this whole edge. Now I've got an F2L pair here and I've got an F2L pair here, which is great. Okay, I've also got this middle, so I could, okay, put the red in. I've got my F2L pair ready to drop. Okay, I've got green orange there, not that I'm really interested, but I do have my blue orange here now, so I could drop that one in. So I haven't got a cross, I'm doing F2L. You're like, why would you do that? But I'm laying edges up, puts me F2L pairs in place as well. Okay, so it's a bit like doing corner, F2L first corner drops. Okay, from here, obviously I've got my blue lined up, orange is ready to go in. I've just got green to worry about, which I don't have to worry about too much because I know this one's here. Okay, it's wrong, but I don't care about that because all I've got to do is do this. And that's in. Bring me green in. F2L complete. Okay, to the beginner that probably looks quite impressive. To pro that probably looks quite slow, but I am doing it slow. I'm not on the clock, so I'm taking my time. And then from there I can either do two options. I can either do corners up, which will give us a space invade thing. Oh, doesn't it? Gives us an H. Excellent. Give me an H. So 2 look OLL, to a solid, to a T-perm. There. Okay. So that's how I do it, mixed mode. I always look for cross first, if I can do it. But if I've got a lot of these pairs lined up where I can just literally build the whole cross in a couple of moves, obviously I'm going to play that because to me that's easier. There's no look ahead involved in it. I am literally just spotting everything right in front of us. I'm not having to think about what's at the back because I know what's at the back when I've looked at the cube. And that's how you keep track of it. Basically it's just like any cube, and you keep track of which 4 F2Ls you've done. Obviously if you're doing standard F2L and you're not moving the cube, then you have to think about what's at the back. But as with me, I know I'm doing a little bit twiddle or rotation if we're going to be posh, but I'm doing those twiddles as I'm solving, so I'm not really losing anything from it because I'm actually doing the move as I rotate. It's a bit like the V-perm when you do that. You're rotating the cube, but you're doing it with the moves, so it looks reasonably nice. Oh, I messed that one up. There's always one that messes up, isn't there? That gives us an excuse to quickly put the F2L back in. LBL insert, corners, get me space invader, which was always trying to get before, which is dead easy, and then I've got a wipe here. Ugh, I've just looped the cube and not used to it. There we go. But yeah, so yeah, I love V-perm. I think V-perm's a really nice one. It's just such a nice one. It's just a nice little one. But yeah, that's how you do it anyway. So it's not about getting a cross. If I can get a cross first, fine, I will do a cross. If it's going to be 2-3 second cross, I'll obviously play the 2-3 because it gets rid of these bad edges. So you won't have a bad edge in these places. The only place you're going to get bad cubes in is this. That's all you're doing cross for in the beginning, is basically to ensure you don't get bad edges in these 4 points, which is a bit of a pig to sort out. And especially if you're going against the clock, you don't want to be doing that. That's why they do it. Okie dokie, see you later.